You find me and Pete going out for a ride out. Going to that cafe, or we've been there before, it's just off the A1, I can't remember the name of it. So I'll just insert a picture. Very, very much an American themed looking cafe it is. And we're just going to go the back way to get there. We go on main roads, although a lot of the roads, if some of you guys watch, you'll recognise anyway, so I've been down them before. So yeah, we're off a ride, chewing the fat, and why not? Well, I'd say it's a nice day, even though it's cloudy. At least it's not as hot as last week. Last week was really hot. So I was not impressed. It was even too hard to get on the bike. When I weren't at work, I'd just be indoors, curtains pulled across, trying to keep the sun out, and fans on full pelt. So yeah, we're off for a little ride. While I was riding, I'll give my thoughts on the Classic 650 as I've owned it for a year, over a year now. We're in July now. It was May the 3rd I picked it up. Likes, dislikes. I have to say there's not many dislikes. I mean, I'll start with some dislikes. Obviously there's the weight of it, 243 kilos, although I've probably shaved a bit off by having the pillion seat removed, which Cooper have done, even though I said leave it on, but they took it off, so okay. So yeah, they took it off, and I also changed the exhaust on it, which again has saved a few kilos, but it's still a hefty old beast. I mean, the weight doesn't particularly bother me because I've had heavy bikes in the past anyway. The XS 1.1 I used to own, that was a heavier bike. But it was also lower, although the seat had been sculpted for that. Somebody had chopped some of the foam out, and they did a good job of it actually, to be fair. But that bike was pretty manageable. You had that pigeon. Oh God, this road is pretty hard. But yeah, it's the weight goes against it, I suppose. I did notice that when I rode the Gorilla 450 the other week. Jumping on this felt so top. It felt, I know it felt top heavy, even though it's not top heavy. It's quite, the weight is slung quite low, but anything else I don't like about it? I don't think the headlight's is too great, to be honest. As a headlight, on its own it's fine. As soon as you've got oncoming traffic and they can have halogen lights or whatever, it just completely washes out the beam. And it's like you're riding blind. And I just don't feel safe riding it at night. So very off-putting, to be fair. Very off-putting. So I tend not to ride it at night time. I only ride it at night if I have to. But I tend not to. Anything else I don't like about it? Now I know a lot of people moan about the back end on the Classic 650. It doesn't really bother me, I think. And people are raving about the new 650 Bullet, which is basically the same bike with a different arse, as far as I'm concerned. What Royal Enfield should have done is added probably about another inch on the side of the mudguards to give it the appearance that it looks lower than it actually is, if that makes sense. A bit like the shotgun. They're quite a deep looking mudguard. Not sure about the Super Meteor, I'll have to look at those, but had a deeper sides on the mudguard, it would improve the look immensely. I don't know why they made it so shallow on the Classic, but I mean, this has been lowered by 20mm and it has improved it a bit. And you can always fit panniers and it just covers them up totally, but I do like to see it with the Hagen shocks that I fitted, because I just think they suit the bike better. What else did I like? The seat. On a long journey, and I think Saturday's ride out in Cooper is going to be a long ride, and I've got a sneaky suspicion I'm going to be in agony. When we went to Lincolnshire to ride out, I could barely walk afterwards. This seat is horrible. Short local ride outs is fine, but when you're in the saddle for a while, then you know it, you know about it. I mean, Royal Enfield, you go on about your green credentials, why not just fit a decent seat on your bike to begin with? Because you're just creating landfill by people changing it for the signature touring seat, and they just end up getting thrown out because nobody wants to buy them. Things I like about it, I love the look of it. It does remind me of the old Bullet I used to own, even though they put out a 650 Bullet now. But it did remind me of my old Bullet. I like the retroness of it. Yes, I bought the black and chrome one. For me, it's my favourite of the lot, of them all. People might say, oh, all right, cleaning it. Well, cleaning it. Cleaning it isn't much of an issue, to be fair. It's only got chrome mud guards and chrome on the tank, that's it. That's the only extra you're cleaning on them. Because the other two bars have got painted mud guards and a painted tank. But it's got, you know, everything else is the same. Engine's still got aluminium to clean and puffer. But I find it quite therapeutic. It's quite relaxing, you know, especially when you're polishing the engine casings. So I manage mine, but I enjoy cleaning it. Sure, the Classic 350 is a prettier bike. It will always be a prettier bike. But I like this. I don't know, I've got no hate for this. I've got no regrets buying it either. And I'm sure there'll be a time when I'll trade in for something lighter. Can't park there, mate. I love these bends. No, I'm not going to overtake you. Wait for the way to catch up. I do like those bends. They're great bends, they are. You're probably thinking, where the hell are we going? I go scenic route, mate. Gotta go the scenic route. Yeah, I mean, I love the look. I love the I do think Royal Enfield, when they do a classic, they get the styling just right. They do a good job. How many cameras move? Has it moved? I don't know. Yeah. Another dislike with this bike, actually, the gearbox. Why has he got 6 gears when 5th and 6th are that close together? It's barely worth having it. Might as well do away with 5th and go from 4th to, you know, to top gear. makes no sense to me. As a whole, do I think I've made a mistake buying this bike? Nope, not at all. I absolutely love this bike. I really do. Every time I ride it, it gives a smile to my face. Although I will say one thing, and this goes for Triumphs as well. They should have had 360-degree cranks to give it that classic British thump on the twin cylinders. Because it's just better. But other than that, where is it? There it is. Hey! I had to. I had to. Thank you. Dual carriageway area. Thank you. That's where I wanted to come on here. I'm going to the junction early, that's where I wanted to get on. Should have gone left. No, I've got that. We're here, 30 cars, straight on, straight in front of the lorry. Couldn't see that lorry driver behind was switched on. He got a wing.